Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. A young 6-year-old lad was digging in the garden of his home in the West Midlands with a fossil hunting set that had been given for Christmas, looking, he said, for worms and bits of brick and pottery. But he found something which wasn't that at all, which he was rather excited about. It had a kind of horn-like shape, and the next day he went out and dug again in the same place, and he found a congealed block of sand in which were all sorts of mollusks and seashells and something called a crinoid, which is an animal that existed 488 million years ago. What a surprise! He was thrilled, of course, to have found such a thing in his own garden, using something as simple as a Christmas present. I think today I want to celebrate surprise, because that's often what gives life an edge. And there's plenty of surprises around. If we keep our eyes open, we suddenly catch a glimpse of something in nature that's beautiful, or an expression on the human face which is really attractive. Or if we keep our ears open, we hear somebody say something which is perhaps to our mind out of character, but expresses a depth that we didn't know was there. Or maybe we observe or hear about somebody doing something which was particularly loving, particularly caring. All sorts of surprising things going on all the time. And actually, of course, like the fossil, very close to home. We don't have to go far to experience such surprises. And like the fact that he was using a Christmas present, often in very ordinary things, can we see a surprise and a cause for joy. Of course, the resurrection, which we're still remembering in these days after Easter, was a complete surprise, something totally unexpected, beyond anything anyone could have previously experienced. But it reminds us that God is also wanting to surprise us, and sometimes with a fleeting sense of God's comfort, or something that challenges us, or of a new insight that God has given us. We get a surprise gift from God. And so today I'm going to keep my eyes, my ears open to what life might give me in the way of a new surprise, something to give me excitement and joy, a new discovery. But I'm also going to keep my heart open to God, who's also the source of enormous surprises if we but look out for them.